Do I even need an intro?
I'm not good
I'm
at dealing
concerned,
with
by the way. We have 10 days and 10 hours left on the ticket, so I really want to speedrun on a weekend. So yeah, I'm gonna have to force free time out of my ass if I want to finish main story before this weekend. And so yeah, I'll record in my car if I have to. Let's resume main story. Let's try to finish chapter 5 in a timely manner so that this Thursday, which I don't know what day it is today. I mean, I know it's Monday, I think, but I don't know what day on the calendar it is. Whatever. I'll probably comment and pin the comment. I'll pin the comment as if I have people commenting in the first place. Whatever. Let's just go in. I just want to speed run the game before that 5-star ticket expires.
Before you enter the Great Hall, please place your right palm on the stone and swear to it solemnly.
I can't read that. The girl closes her eyes and begins an empathetic prayer.
I wish to be baptized in the water of Gnosis and be rid of the long darkness of ignorance. I ask my tongue to be taken, for it has spoken mindless words, and I shall stay silent for the truth.
What god do you worship?
I choose to leave the fragments of matters behind me and enter the Great Hall of Forms as clean as a newborn. I swear to let matters stay in the world of matter and a form in the world of forms. I swear to reveal no secrets, or my heart shall be taken by the vulture, my body consumed in flames, my soul trapped in the endless wheel of birth.
They just saying if Regulus ends up surviving, she disproves her
Now.
prayers.
Knock 3 times on the stone. Put on these ceremonial dresses. That'd be all.
Knock 3 times on the stone. Ah, come on, man. These strange rituals. The problem is, there's real consequences for breaking these laws, but I'm just saying, they feel redundant.
Remember to enter the hall from the right and leave from the left. You are the humblest audience here, hence not allowed to speak. Please, stay quiet and keep the secrets you heard at heart. I will arrange your meeting with 6 after this.
No problem. Miss Sophia, could you give us some privacy?
Please, enjoy. I have nothing more to say.
She walks away indifferently, as if none of them actually existed before her.
Vertsin, are we really going to do this? That oath we have to make to enter the hall sounds vicious.
Agreed.
To stay quiet and keep the secrets. It's similar to the training we once received. I can go inside on behalf of Timekeeper.
Now listen, Soneto, I'm not doubting you, but we've seen the tutorial, the trailer. We know, Arcana's gonna be there. You're gonna speak up, and they're gonna want to execute you. In a way, I kind of regret watching the trailer because it spoils the story. But let's hope there's more devils in the details.
No. I'll come with you, Soneto.
Yeah, how did we see this one coming?
But I can't sense any sign of arcane skill on this stone. The oath is more of a formality than a curse. The warning is lifted then? But when Sophia repaired the floor in front of us with her arcane skill, there's no fluctuation of arcane power either. I can't even sense the slightest signs. It's either a kind of arcane skills we're not able to detect, or the moment we stepped onto this island.
We've been trapped in a tremendous ritual. That's to say, any arcanum used on this island is only a part of this giant flow. We don't know where this flow is leading us. We know nothing about it. It's too perilous, Timekeeper.
I know, Soneto. But as long as we obey their rules, we won't get into other trouble.
Ah, you think? With rules so stupid as, hey, picking something off the ground equals death. I don't know.
The doctrine of the Acheron is to live in solitude and seek nothing but the truth. In fact, they've never been aggressive towards us.
I think of this differently. Think, the pure blood arcanist community. The unknown arcanum power and the obsession with certain knowledge or identity. Sound familiar?
Manus Vindictae.
Yet, we haven't spotted any traces of the Manus here.
Manus Vindictae is like the rat living in the gutter. I don't think they will let go such a favorable chance.
I like the way she spoke there.
Which means we need to find out the truth.
I believe in Timekeeper.
Lilia shakes her hands.
I have zero interest in this meeting. I'll stay outside to keep a lookout. Take care.
You know, based, she stands by her beliefs. There is no time to hesitate. The door already lies before them. Come on, 6, give us your biggest meeting. Or was it 9? I'm not sure. Hands on hands, and recite the vows in mind.
I wish to be baptized in the water of Gnosis and be rid of the long darkness of ignorance.
No way you actually memorized it.
I ask my tongue to be taken, for it has spoken mindless words, and I shall stay silent for the truth.
I choose to leave the fragments of matters behind me and enter the great hall of forms as clean as a newborn.
I swear to let matter stay in the world of matter, and a form in the world of forms.
I swear to reveal no secrets, or my heart shall be taken by the vulture, my body consumed in flames, my soul trapped in the endless wheel of birth.
All seats in the hall have been taken. Which god do you worship? Clearly not mine. I'm sorry. I like saying that, even if... whatever.
Fellow brothers, sisters, our quest for Gnosis had suffered 3 unprecedented crises.
Your name is 210. I mean, makes sense. There's over 100 people on this island, so... We were bound to get into 3 digits, but I was genuinely expecting something like 21.1 or something.
First was the discovery of irrational numbers, and then the creation of imaginary numbers. Last was the loss of the grand unification of different lineages. The truth was buried, and history was rewritten. But the emanation is not a crisis. Instead, it's our last salvation.
I don't like him.
The supreme existence has once again shown itself to us. The door to the everlasting transcendent world of forms has opened once again.
The way he moves, at least I can be reassured he's not a playable character.
As Numa pours down, things are rewound to the world of light. Everything in the world of matter breaks into pieces, for they are as delicate as a petal before it. We, who have the honor to witness the emanation of Numa, have the privilege to survive the turning of the Wheel of Birth. Because we know the truth, our survival is destined. It is the beginning of a mission to bring the unseen truth into this world.
His audience responds with a round of applause, but nobody says a word.
Thank you.
The speaker bows in thanks and gestures to all
The
of
next
the hall.
orator is 37, our smallest irregular prime, and the brightest star of Hermes.
Yeah. The applause stops. A moment of silent reverence passes, a dedication to truth. May the biggest lore drop happen right now, please.
The emanation in 1929 only lasted for 2 days. All methods to calculate the Numa emanation failed. We found no pattern in the occurrence of time reversal. All our efforts in the past 4 years have gone completely wasted. That's the end of my speech.
Silence. Long and dead silence. Abruptly, someone starts to clap. They found the truth. Never mind, that's Arcana. Order comes first, and opinions come cross. The mission matters the most. That is what should be trained to believe and do.
sereno, intenso ed infinito.
Who did that? Who broke the silence?
The silent audience all turn their heads and stare at Sunetto. Yet the apparition has gone. You know, that robe looks a little weird, I'll be honest. It feels like they just put a PNG above Sunetto. It's a little funny, but let's move on.
Sorry, Timekeeper. I just... Get ready to run, Sunetto.
You spoke, Vertin.
The Abraxases are coming.
Hey, that's a cute little robe above Timekeeper. At least they edited that one. Unlike Sunetto's, which just looks like it's resting above her head. Loving the soundtrack as usual. Matilda Buonish, you may be stronger, but you fail me. You could be something cool. You could have been someone, but you're not her. You're not her.
Some interesting words.
The poison needs to be removed with the poison feather. After an allied character kills the target, purifies all poison and erosion from all allies. Hey, that's pretty good. Now, what are these unique buffs? Damage taken -10. Okay, that's fine. We can buff for damage reduction. Sure, let's attack with Eternity.
So long lives this.
So, let's talk about some random stuff while this battle goes on. My week, my days are starting to blend with each other. I'm starting to think I have no life.
It's alright.
I'll be honest with you.
How dare you?
Having to do your obligations, so you go by your day, right?
Work hard as details
You
allow.
do what you're supposed to do, because I'm an intern, of course, I work. It's just like, okay, so work takes 5 to 6 hours, sometimes 8 hours, and that's fine. I'm not complaining about the work hours. I'm just complaining about that time to go to work and then leaving work and then arriving at my room and, you know, just doing the basic essentials or just talking with family or just anything in general. It genuinely does feel like, hey, my entire day has gone and I'm so tired I need to take a nap. But if I take a nap, you know what's gonna happen. I'm just, yeah, the day is done. I might as well just sleep and go next, you know? And yeah, it sucks, but hey, a man's gotta adult when a man's gotta adult.
Handle it gently.
Leria sereno, intenso ed infinito.
Probably shouldn't be using Corn Bloom cards, otherwise erosion does a lot of damage. Yeah, we're also not doing much damage ourselves. Eesh, we might... I might not be able to clear this level, I'll be honest with you. So we can buff, dump the Sunetto.
I have never seen before.
I think I'll move an Eternity card. I think Eternity's dead, I'll be honest with you.
I know.
We need her ultimate though. If she lives, this will be pretty good.
Each moment, now night.
Ah, not enough damage. We needed a kill. Okay. Eternity lives. Perfect. Perfect. The enemy critter too. So that's very lucky on our end. Welcome, Matilda. I don't think you can do much, but
Handle it
I
gently.
hope you prove
Take
me
it
wrong, I'll
easy.
be honest.
The
I'm
ocean's
hopeful.
dried and I'm alone again. Try for free. Try for free.
Perfect.
Hey, child, here's something fun for you.
Now, because it's one enemy, he'll gain Moxie much faster, which kinda sucks, but do this for a stronger defense buff. We also want to save the
Long lives this. And this gives
disarm
power to the
for next round. Not as much damage as I was expecting, to be honest. Paralyze. What is paralyze? When there are 2 stacks days, I see. That's gonna suck,
Handle it
but
gently.
I think we can handle it.
sword sharp.
Take it easy.
I mean, there's no point using Matilda
Flying
cards.
handbag for
She
only
will never do
2,000
as much
Fibonacci.
damage as Eternity. That being said, Eternity isn't doing that much
a
damage.
little bit hot here.
Maybe I should have put Cornbloom in the back. and just brought Zima for the first
I
wave.
believe to pick the world I have never seen before.
Handle it gently.
I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
Bada
Each
bing, bada
moment,
boom.
now night.
Alright, so far things are going normally. I say that as Eternity almost bites the dust, but not quite. That's our lady right there. Now we need this disarm for sure.
I believe
Bloody,
in you.
take it easy.
Sempre caro mi fu quest'ermo cole.
Good, that's
ocean dry,
able
not
to
alone
disarm.
then.
The problem is the poisons and infestation are starting to stack, which is a
Flying
little
handbag for
scary.
only 3,000
I think we got this in the bag. Oh, she just hit the ground. Eesh. All Matilda cards, huh? Yeah, we're not doing that, Chief. No, not enough.
Handle, take it easy. Try for free. Try for free.
Hell yeah, perfect. We got this.
Pride goes before the fall. I've been there. You better take it.
Yeah, the difficulty spike in this level is real. Or this stage, or this chapter, I should say. Insight 2, level 25. You know,
Seeds will grow up with
I
the
think we check
discipline.
the event really quick, see if we can get any resources. So we have this, we can claim, I guess. Let's go check anything else. There's the shop.
Welcome.
Hi.
Don't worry. There is no sign stating let no one ignorant of geometry or the irrational numbers enter here.
Okay, thank you. Let's check.
I already have a wonderful demonstration in my mind.
So we have.
Folds like the folium of Descartes.
Okay, can you stay silent, please, a little? Just a little bit. So we have these resources, but I don't think I have anyone who needs these resources. I'll be honest with you. It's quite a way before we Insight 2 Sinetto. Nothing is available. And the same applies to Eternity.
It's always good to have you.
The only thing we need are bullets, and they're available much later. So, this is looking a little scary, Chief. It says check the pawn shop, but there's nothing in the pawn shop. That being said, good thing we opened the shop. I forgot to check the free reward. Of course, I must always rant. This tactic is a common tactic in gacha games. Every 10 levels, open shop, and they hope they get to squeeze some money out of you. Actually, let's check Eternity.
It's
What
always
can we
good to
level
have
up
you
here?
No matter.
Resonance, level up. We need clawed pendulums, which are available later on. I mean, they're hard to get, so I don't think I'm optimistic about our odds. We might have to Insight 3 someone, but I really want it to be Sinetto or Eternity. The thing is, I know, I have a feeling the resources are available here. But if we were to check artificial somnambulism, it's so long. I'm not in the mood, man. I really am not. It goes really far, and I think we have to do the later ones if we want to see any real rewards. Whatever it is. Let's resume main story. I'm sorry for the long rant. The island's precepts must be memorized. When entering and leaving the assembly hall, from which side do you enter and which side do you leave? Enter left, leave from the right. No. I'm pretty sure I'm right, but I have no way of proving that, so. The Pirate's Proof, which happens 21 minutes after the scandal. The Pirate's Proof, Crossword King, and nah, lucky for once. So she's gonna find the truth before everyone else, I see.
Can somebody tell me
Another
why
prison?
I constantly get locked up ever since I've known Vertin?
In a now neglected corner, the rockin' pirate is deep in thought.
First locked up in a suitcase, then a foundation cell, now this! Oh, what else could it be if Vertin weren't the jinx? Lads! I know what's going on! You got the wrong person! She is the most irrational number here!
The dungeon gates remain tightly locked, the wood made of its own. The wood made of its own. Amazing English. The wood made of it wouldn't understand her words.
I'm knocked. What does it say here? Freedom will be granted once the proof is completed. That's to say, I have to prove myself not an irrational number to get out of here. Which is exactly what I've been trying to do, isn't it? Rats.
Her fist smashes against the wooden gate. I thought the gate opened, honestly. She drops to a couch because of the pain.
Captain, maybe you're in the wrong direction. This apple presumes that the followers on this island have a close connection with Pythagoreanism.
Pythagoras? That ancient Greek mathematician? The guy who said something about the opposite side of a right triangle? Isn't he the guy who lives in sometime BC?
Of course Regulus would know about it. Apple drops a literal triangle on the enemies.
Maths is only a part of the Pythagoreans' achievement. But from a more universal perspective, they are a mysterious group of scholars, believing things are made up of numbers, venerating integer numbers, abstaining from beans, and the religious collective lifestyle. These are all pointing to Pythagoreanism. The earliest Pythagorean school perished because of the discovery of irrational numbers, which explains their odium of it. At that time, a deviant student named Hippasus discovered root 2, and the theories based on the ratio of integers they hold dear were upended. Hippasus himself was drowned in the sea. This apple assumes they see the integers as the standard of virtue, and people can increase the number they rank through study and self-improvement. Besides, they are convinced that a numerical code is hidden in everything and everyone. Whoever can solve the code can obtain the truth of the world.
Alright, now I know what's going on.
Regulus immediately gets off the ground.
This pirate has had enough of this moral standard, which is obviously prudish, backward, and lacks humanitarian spirit. I'm going to tackle the root cause of this misfortune.
Pirate, the believer in liberty, walks in circles in front of the gate and suddenly starts to pull the loosened strips off on the door.
I'm breaking out!
Why am I not surprised? The captain quickly gives the sufficient and prerequisite condition to prove herself an irrational number. This apple may be able to offer some help.
As soon as Apple puts his hand on the wall, he feels a violent shake come through it.
What's happening? An earthquake?
The sound of birds and bees echoes into the cell. Chief Mate Apple floats out the gaps of the guest room, making a thorough inspection.
All Abraxases are flying in the same direction. Is this their habit, or...
Ah! The roof is about to collapse! So far, this place has made the London Juvenile Detention Centre a heaven on earth.
This is a reference to the Melania event, I believe. Fortunately, the scattered rocks were not enough to fill the spacious guest room. Regulus pulls herself together and resumes her prison break once again. Perhaps the collapse made the cell dafty. A cold, gloomy fog descends on the room. The wooden gate, however, stands still.
Oh, is there a piece of paper? Did one of the Abraxases drop this? Strange. The unsolvable puzzle. Is this a math problem? 0.4, 0.7, 1, 1.6, 2.8, 5.2, 10, and 19.6.
There are 8 symbols below, respectively representing the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus.
You have lost me there. I'm so disinterested, but let's keep going.
Maybe it is a hint that we should fill the symbols in the blank box after the numbers. That sign says to complete the proof. Does it mean to solve this puzzle?
Where does it say that? Where does it say that? My dear Apple, are you hallucinating?
How unsolvable can it be? Clearly, each of these 8 numbers should represent one planet. We can easily find the missing planet by trying them one by one. And our Mr. Apple here is the king of the Times crossword. Yes?
I think there is a difference between this and a crossword.
The mellow red fruit rubs his chin, contemplating the crossword. What chin is he rubbing? How much of Apple is invisible, actually? Is he just a real human? I don't know.
In this Apple's humble opinion, the ratio of certain numbers should match this number sequence, such as the radius, volume, or rotation period.
Wouldn't the sun be absurdly large if these numbers stand for their sizes?
A tiny squeak interrupts Regulus's thoughts. Small rustling figures have gathered at her feet without her noticing.
Hey! The underground critters are back! Go away! Don't touch my notes! It's not your food!
And thus we enter another battle. I don't think this battle is necessary, but they're just torturing us. They're like, damn, a person playing reverse speed ran the game. Clearly, not difficult enough.
Not? No?
No. You're here with us. You're stuck with us. Thank you, Zima. Your services will be appreciated. Now, what is that supposed to be?
Whose
Gun.
heart is beating so loud? Don't be so furious. Agents
Gun.
have guns. Agents
Gun.
have guns.
It's not enough damage, but it's good enough for now. Hey, we get to mash a lot of AoE damage, actually. We're gonna have another gun and 2 Eternity attacks.
Take your handle it gently.
So the enemies are doing the Pythagorean thing where they reach 4 stacks of attacking and then they unleash their ultimate. That's a little annoying, I'll be honest. We're gonna use this, and this should give us max Moxie for both Cornbloom and Sonetto. There we go. Like
Hey,
clockwork.
child, here's something fun for you.
Sempre caro mi su quest'ermo cole. Retreat! What? I can't make a call?
We're gonna save the stronger attack buff for the next wave.
Take it easy.
Assuming the enemies don't just one-shot Cornbloom and Eternity right now, of course.
Flying handbag for only 3,000 Pepperdontes.
Maybe I should have thrown. Never mind.
How dare you?
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Eesh, we're cutting it really close, I'll be honest with you, Chief. Everyone is silenced, huh? I don't like our odds. I'm gonna randomize the cards, see what we get. Is this good enough? I don't think that's good enough. Oh no. I really think we throw the Eternity Ultimate just to heal up.
Handle it gently.
Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. If it kills, it kills, which I doubt it.
Radio waves are everywhere.
Doesn't kill. Unfortunate.
Dried and then
Unlucky.
alone again.
But you have to take these measures as the level keeps increasing. No final boss, huh?
Depict the world I have never seen before.
Never mind, we don't have a buff for Sonetto.
Or we should listen to what.
Gun.
I hear something. Don't be so furious. Secrets always.
This should
hide in
one-shot.
careless words. Listen.
Hell yeah. Gun. I mean, they live with 1 HP, which is good to know, I guess. And no buff with Sonetto, really. There we go. Actually, let's get a disarm card. I hate to play it safe, but we have to.
Idle, a sword shot.
These levels are starting to,
The world I
to
have
scale
never
a
seen
lot.
before.
I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
Sempre caro
Reminds
mi
me
su
of
quest'ermo
Ark Knight's
cole. Each
difficulty
moment,
spike.
Now night.
Not quite, not quite. Maybe I need to level up the... Oh, what was it called again?
Take it easy.
You know, leveling up the mind thing, where you get
Try
base
for
stats
free.
and stuff.
Try for free.
I probably should touch that soon.
I will pray for you.
Not the artificial somnambulism.
Sorry.
No, like the actual thoughts of the units. I don't know.
Hold on, please, Captain. Seems like the critters are trying to tell us something. They are pointing at the sign of the sun.
Is that so? Even the critters on this island know math. The sun. What if the sun is just here to serve as a reference point?
Stop making sense of it.
I read an IAU's report in the Times 2 years ago. You know, the International Astronomical Union. Earth's average distance to the sun is approximately 93 million miles. As for Mercury, the average distance is 36 million, and Venus 67 billion miles. Let's say if we take the distance between Earth and the Sun as one astronomical unit, then the distance between the Sun and Mercury would be approximately 0.4 units, and Venus 0.7 units.
Why does she actually know her numbers? And why does she actually know science? This is scaring me.
There you go. These numbers are the ratio of their average distance to the Sun to the Earth-Sun distance.
Touched by a flash of genius, she fills in the first three celestial bodies. Once cloudy knowledge comes back with precise clarity, everything both logical and inevitable.
The average distance from Mars to the Sun is about 142 million miles. Jupiter about 484 million miles. Saturn 886 million miles, and Uranus 1.786 billion miles. By rough calculation, and if we round the results to one decimal place, Mars would be 1.6 unit, Jupiter 5.2 unit, Saturn 10 unit, and Uranus 19.6 unit.
I assume...
That's weird. All these numbers one can hardly remember have become so clear in my mind.
You know, one would think that if they mess up this puzzle, they'll die. But we're just casually answering it.
But if these numbers stand for the ratio of distance, what's the planet for 2.8? There's no planet between Mars and Jupiter.
Pluto.
If the Sun is the reference, we will have one planet missing here.
Pluto.
Is it really a puzzle unsolvable?
Pluto. It's a planet.
Aha! Nothing is unsolvable. You are looking at the solution. There must be one planet out there, unknown to us as of yet, located between Mars and Jupiter.
Pluto. It's probably not correct, but I'm just gonna say Pluto, because I'm a Pluto believer. Listen, man, I don't care what people say. It's a planet, goddammit. A massive vibration shakes beneath the ground.
What now?
Pluto. You are being visited by Kumar's invention. Pluto. The glasses look a little off here, don't you think? You've been visited by Pluto. A planet emerges from the darkness. Pluto casually visits you. It rises in the air with little warning, shedding a cold grey light. In this damp, dark cave, it's bright, gigantic, and noticeable.
What is this?
Pluto, that's what it is.
A celestial body, which I have never seen before.
Yeah, that's what Kumar wanted to see.
Captain, this apple has an impression on this. There is indeed a star between Mars and Jupiter. It is called the Ceres, discovered by Piazzi Giuseppe, an Italian priest in 1801.
Ah, you lost me there.
Ceres, did we just validate its existence? Is the universe truly arranged according to this sequence? Could this be the ultimate key of everything?
Regulus! Regulus!
Someone is eagerly shaking her arm.
What are you doing? Good food poisoning after accidentally eating one of those critters?
Odd. My head hurts. What was that?
All the stars have disappeared now. There are only cold walls and damp air. Oh, Lulia, who is looking grave.
I'll make it short. Stanetta is in detention. They're planning to sentence her to death by giving her the poisoned wine.
They what?
Okay, you know, she kept it short. Appreciate it, Lulia. I was about to say, Lilia's gonna have another moment of a toast to Regulus, you know? Because Regulus was kind of going insane there. Ah, narrator is here. I don't want to. I really don't like talking to this narrator. And it looks like it's forced. I'll do it tomorrow. How about that, huh? In any case, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'll keep you posted when the stream is gonna happen, and we're gonna break our own world record. I don't think Chapter 5 is speedrunnable, but we're gonna give it a try. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.